Really?
What's up, my YouTubers? No, I was getting on real fast because I guess my internet kind of lagged out, and so I was sitting there, jamming. But I guess my my internet kind of lagged out, and on my side kept saying it was saying recording, but I guess it was loading on your guys' side. It would say loading, so it kind of kicked me off. Uh, I don't get it. We pay for the high internet speed. Well, anyways, I want to get back on. I want to keep practicing, but I want to get back on. So I want to start doing. I want to start doing. So tomorrow I was supposed to. I'm not sure. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully the first one gets done tomorrow, and then record it and upload it. But we're gonna start discussing, getting other people's stories with their experience with how they've been impacted by either driving intoxicated or knowing somebody that was close to him being impacted by a drunk driver, or on both sides of the fence. And tomorrow's, if I get to do it tomorrow, this individual is pretty deep. He's been on both sides of the fence, and he's pretty deep. And it's gonna be a good conversation, and that's gonna be hopefully tomorrow. We tried doing it yesterday, and then we couldn't figure it out on my end. And then we finally figured it out last night. So we went to go do it this morning, but I guess on his area, the internet was down. The people had to come and fix it, and he had to go to work. He works swing shift, so we couldn't do it today. So hopefully we get to do it tomorrow, and then I have another one coming up after the 4th, and then I got another one. So I got like 3 or 4 of them lined up right now. But tomorrow I know it's gonna be the deep. It's gonna be deep tomorrow because this individual has been on both sides of a other DUI. He's had a DUI and he's been through some bad accidents. Not necessarily with him driving or so. I'm not too sure, but he'll discuss it. We'll discuss it more when I upload it. So I'm hoping these other people's stories. I want to start doing it. I might open up my own separate account.
Computer's in front of you, like straight.
Oh, so I want to start. I might open up my own separate account just so I can do these interviews and just discussions, and hopefully other people's stories can help out other people who's listening. And I got not expired. I'm expired. No, I got inspired by a lady that came up to me, and when I was DJing graffiti night, I didn't get to speak to her as I would have liked to, but she said my story helped her out. And speaking of that, if you watch this, please, the lady that came up to me on graffiti night, you said one of your daughters works at one of my doctor's offices, and so if you're watching this, please, give me a call. We'd love to talk to you more. My phone number is 209-496-7571. And so anyways, maybe you can get on too if you want. It's completely up to you. But whoever else wants to get on and tell if you have any kind of impact by a DUI incident or somebody that's been in one, or even if you were driving, under the influence. If you'd like to get on and tell your story, please hit me up. You can call me or email me. My email is sitting in the description. dj.cinoevil209@gmail.com. I want to get many people on as possible. I want to start making this pretty much something that I want keep going. I want to start doing this because it's something that I'm very passionate about. And right now, because of gas, I can't go a lot of these places like the DUI classes. Speaking of DUI classes, one of the ladies at one of the DUI classes that I speak at, which I haven't done that for a minute because of all the gas prices and COVID and all that. I talked to her yesterday. She's gonna bring it up to her classes, and hopefully, I'll get more interviews. And I spoke with this lady from the MAD program, and she's gonna try and give me some interviews. And I also spoke to this lady that she's a supervisor of one of the events I did. So I want to get, as of right now, I only got like 3 in line, possible 4, but as of right now, I only got 3 guaranteed in line. Tomorrow, if we get to do it tomorrow, this one's going to be deep. So it's something I really want to get into. I might even open up my separate channel and call it maybe, DUI stories or something like that. And keep this one just pure music and open up another one. But as of right now, this is going to be doing both. But it's like I said, something that I'm very passionate about. I know the Homie Hangout has helped me with pretty much how to ask the questions and stuff like that, as well as he says he's going to help trying to get me some more people to get on, as well as Senor Rojo from the Rojo Room. Go check out both of their channels. They both send a positive message out there. And, but I want to, get this going. I really want to, anybody wants to, please, share these, I really, we're dealing with so much, shit nowadays. Well, we've always had, but we're dealing with so much shit nowadays. On top of stress, on top of all this bullshit that we're dealing with. We don't have to worry about driving out and getting an incident, getting hit by a drunk driver or nothing like that. So I want to try to, like, for example, look what happened to me. I was just on my way to work, and in my case, I never really drank. I was always the designated driver. And it just was ironic that I happened to get hit by a drunk driver. So, I'm trying to do something positive. I'm making my negative material positive, and I want to expand not just from my story, but other people's stories as well, and get the word out there, that how serious it is. And like when I was talking to this individual last night, and one of the main things too I want to express is make sure you never leave your house. Well, it's normal, sometimes you get in an argument, you're pissed off, you want to leave your house just to calm down. But one thing I do want to express is make sure you leave your house with positive words and not nothing negative, because you're not guaranteed to come back home. You're not guaranteed to make it home. Like, for example, the morning of my incident, I told my wife, I loved her. I told my daughter I loved her. And I almost didn't make it home at all. I'm literally a medical miracle. I died 3 times that morning. But I will speak about that when I get back on. I want to go live September 18th. Hopefully I get more subscribers. I want to go live September 18th and get people on with me. Have somebody next to me to read me the comments, or probably drop a link they want to get on live with me and ask me questions. Just talk about the severity of drinking, impaired, because it just got to be more what's the word I'm trying to think of? More, not positive, but more. Yeah, I got to be more positive, but you got to be more. See, my mind's going blank right now, but more responsible. Because once you start drinking, your thinking gets impaired. Not only you get impaired, but so does your judgment. Your judgment gets impaired. So you got to always have a backup plan. Make sure you have a designated driver in plan before you go drinking. And sometimes, you go out and you don't even plan on drinking. You wind up drinking. But before you do, make sure you have a backup. Make sure you can stay where you're at. Make sure, because once you start drinking, it does impair your judgments. And, what I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to sit there, and tell everybody don't drink, don't drink, don't party, nothing like that. No, go party, have your fun, live your life. just be more responsible when it comes down to getting behind the wheel intoxicated, getting behind the wheel impaired. Because, and you could be sober. I was sober when I got hit by a drunk driver. And just watch your surroundings more and be more alert on your surroundings. Period. Regardless. Now, I'm not just talking about from people out there drinking and driving. I'm talking about just be more alert of your surroundings. Period. Like I was always told, well, I've always taught my kids, when you go somewhere, you go, say to the store, and you see somebody, people standing around a car and they're just kicking it, you don't like their vibe, park away from them. Don't park next to them. And there has been some incidents with me, but that's neither here and there. I'm not, this channel ain't to discuss none of that stuff, but just be more alert of your surroundings, period. And especially when you're driving, be alert of the people around you, next to you, even in front of you, behind you. Watch your mirrors, and you see somebody swerving, hey, get out of their way. Like the morning of my incident, I did see the car in front of me swerving, but it was almost 5 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. I thought maybe they dropped their coffee or they dozed off or something, so I wasn't tripping because they corrected themselves, which I should have pulled over, But honestly, I believe I was at the right place at the wrong time, or the wrong place at the right time, however you want to say it. And the reason why I say that, because I lived, I'm not paralyzed. I'm blind. I'm an amputee. I suffer from seizures now. I got multiple surgeries still yet to come. And because of this incident, my death can still be caused because of this incident, because of my brain swollenness. But the individual that was behind me, he could have been worse than me. Maybe he would have got hit and he could have ended up dead. He could have ended up paralyzed. He could have ended up, in a lot worse situation than me. And even if he did ended up just the way I am now, who knows how he would have took it? Who knows if it would have dropped his spirits, if he would have looked at what he lost instead of what he still has. I look at what I still got. I look at, I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to, be with my kids. And, another individual probably looks at it, what? I lost my eyesight. I lost my leg. I still got multiple surgeries. They go into depression. I don't look at it that way. So this individual I'm going to have this discussion with tomorrow. Hopefully we get it done tomorrow. It's going to be powerful, because he's been on both sides of the wheel, on both sides of the situation. He's been, he got a DUI. He's been in some accidents. Now I don't know if it was through DUI driver. I think last night's discussion was he was in a car with, or somebody. He was in the car. He was a passenger of the car, and the other individual that was in the other car was, I want to say, impaired. I'm not too sure, but we'll get in on it when I upload it and then I speak with him. Like I said, I don't want to tell too much of his story, as I don't even know too much of it, but just a little bit that I did speak with him. It's going to be deep. It's going to be a deep conversation, and maybe other people's stories can help other people out differently. Like my story, I know a lot of people. I talk about it a lot on here. I had never told the full story, but I want to do that September 18th live on here. I want to do that for sure, and but getting other people's story on here, maybe it'll help other people. I know, like there was this event that I was speaking at, and this individual told me he had seven DUIs, and he said straight up, what, I'm not gonna lie, when I get my license back, he said, I am gonna get behind the wheel. That's something I can't help. When I go out, I don't have a backup plan. I don't have a designated driver, so I'm gonna try to make it home drunk. He goes, listen to your story, I'm not gonna get as drunk. He goes, but when you're in the moment, that can change. And I'm not gonna lie, I kept it to myself. It kind of pissed me off. But I kept that to myself, because everybody else that was there was kind of, choked up. I heard some tears, in the crowd, and they were just tripping. They were, saying, they were asking questions and all that, and so, maybe other people's story can help other people out differently than just my story. I know, like I said, I was at this event. I was speaking at, a matter of fact, it was a high school, and the lady in front of me, to me personally, I think her story was more powerful than mine. But she was giving her story, and pretty much, hopefully I get to speak with her again, because she was pretty much as other cases that I know about, but like for example, there was a lady that was drinking under the influence and got in an accident, killed her own daughter. But this particular lady, she was speaking about, and the way she put it, but she pretty much killed her own father because she was drinking. She ran her father over in the driveway because she was got in the car, intoxicated, and she thought she was fine. She thought she could make it. As her story, she's done it, a million times, but it just took that one time. So now she's pretty much a victim of her own crime. And to me, that's pretty much more powerful than my story, as if in other cases that I've heard. So I want to get other people's stories on here. So if anybody watches this, share this to people or hit people up and see they want to get on here and tell their story, for other people to hear. Maybe they can help somebody else out in a different way than I can. And but it's something that I really want to do. It's something I'm passionate about. It's something that I really want to get out there and get started. This individual I'm doing tomorrow is going to be a powerful one, and there might be actually two parts of this story. Tomorrow, if we do it tomorrow, I'm not sure. We got to match up our availability times, and but just a little bit. I spoke with him last night. It's going to be powerful, and it might end up being two parts. So we'll see how it goes. But I was on earlier. Literally, I was just on, and my internet pretty much. I checked my email. Luckily, I didn't have no strikes or nothing for the music I was playing. But I checked my email, and I didn't have no strikes. I had nothing like that. And matter of fact, let me check it again as I'm on here. Email. Just to be sure, let me check it again. DM inbox 176. YouTube now live on your chat. Options synchronize switch account settings. View folders synchronize switch account settings. Enable inbox 176. YouTube now live on your channel. See, my phone tells me it just doesn't 12 p.m. in red. It just doesn't tell me like I can't open it. It tells me the exactly. It doesn't tell me exactly, what's sent to me or nothing like that. But it tells me who I got an email from. 176. YouTube now live on your channel, Ladies Night. Find YouTube now live with new message. And that's the live with my YouTube now live on your channel. See, so cool. Yeah, so when I was on earlier, I didn't get no strikes. YouTube didn't kick me off or nothing like that. It was my internet that gave me the problem. It lagged on me, and so you guys literally did miss about a half an hour of music I was playing. And I was saying the music I was playing earlier was music that was requested from a bunch of different ladies. We went around town. Like rich areas like the flea market, and then more of the poor areas like the mall, but Walmart and, different grocery stores, doctor's appointments. We were asking a bunch of ladies what kind of music they would like to, and we picked the most requested, and I was playing those on the ladies' nights, and I had a go-go dancer, requested to play different music, and I played one of the music she requested, and it was depressing music. It was slow music, but I guess she was out there dancing like a robot, with a two-step, moving her arms like a robot. And I had like 6, 7 people as soon as the song started to come and change the music. And the owner of the nightclub at the time wanted me to play what she wanted, but I wasn't going to lose my customers, to play depressing music. And she said she couldn't dance to that music. That music was too slow. But the music she requested was even 10 times slower, and it was talking about how brokenhearted and how sad. So I don't know. She had issues, but I think the owner was tapping it because he was more concerned about keeping her happy than the customers. So that's what I was playing earlier. And as soon as I get off right now, I'm gonna start practicing that folder again. And but yeah, hit me up, and please, anybody, if you know anybody or anybody wants to tell your story, hit me up. Either email me or text me or call me on my phone, 209-496-7571. And then you can put that in my description too afterwards. And then if you know somebody who wants to get on, tell their story, please hit them up. Let them know to hit me up. I would love to get as much people as possible. I want to make this, a thing. I want to make this a thing and get people on here, as many people as I can, to tell their story and tell how they were impacted by it or affected by it in any way, rather they were the driver or if they were somehow a victim or somebody they knew that was a victim impacted by it in any way whatsoever. Tell their stories about it and how they feel about it. So, excuse me. See, they're still talking about reconstructing my face. They reconstructed the first time, but a lot of times I do that or I cough. It's not because, because my drainage tube is still damaged. My nose is still broken from the from the inside. My right cheekbone is still broken from the inside. I have a palate, so 3 out of my 4 palates got crushed, and the one palate that didn't get crushed. When they went through my eyeballs to reconstruct my face, they went through my nose, my throat, my eyeballs, because my eyeballs were pretty much sticking out to reconstruct my face. The one palate that wasn't broken, they tried holding it up as they were doing everything, but now it still collapsed. So when it collapsed, it caused my mouth to swell up. My drainage tube still messed up. So, depending on me, if I want to do the whole reconstructed on my face again, or just deal with what I got. And so when you hear me, like clearing my throat and stuff, it's not because I'm sick or nothing like that. It's because my drainage tubes are messed up. And I'm debating if I should have the reconstruction, because that means they're going to have to wire my jaw shut again for about, I think they said 2 weeks or a month, something like that. I'm not too sure. That means I can only get on here, talk like that. But anyways, for those who watch, I'm going to be back on tomorrow. I want to say about 6-7 o'clock. And I'm going to play, I might even play some music that I was playing tonight. More the requests. I mean, we asked, tons of ladies what songs they would like to hear for ladies' night at a club or something. And I might play that tomorrow night, or some old school or some freestyle. And then Friday, same thing, maybe some today's music. I'm not sure. You guys got any ideas? Text it to me or email it to me, or just either way, hit me up. Find a way to hit me up, and I'll play. That. If not, then tomorrow when I get on, I'm just gonna pick. Whatever I pick. I might just play the music that was requested for ladies' night. And remind you, the music that was requested for ladies' night was like a year and a half ago, something like that. And it was a mixture of some today's music, some freestyles, some old school. It was a mixture of music that was requested. And but other than that, I'll be back on Sunday as well, for sure. And Sunday, I'll be back on around 6 o'clock. And what I want to play Sunday, matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna switch it up. So what I want to play Sunday is oldies, but oldies that was recorded during the live concert. And some of the oldies you can tell they were live. And these oldies right here that I want to play, they're the original artists. They sound like somebody else singing it, but it's not. It's because it was recorded while they were doing it live. And you hear the difference because they put more behind it. They put an extra, a little bit longer version. I have to slow down when I say versions because my jaw sits sideways. Sometimes I'll say the wrong thing. But and some when you hear the crowd, and some you can tell they went back to the, wherever they go back, they edit out the crowd, and but either way they're still badass, and so I'll talk about that Sunday when I go on live and play oldies. But I will be back on Sunday. My son and my lady, I would say reconstructed this room, reorganized this room to set me up for when they're home on Sundays. This Sunday I won't be able to because I'll be playing them, but the live oldies that I have. But the following Sunday, if one of them are home, they set me up to where I can take requests. But for me to take requests, of course, I need somebody to be able to be here and read off the requests and so.
Nobody's there.
Huh?
There was something else.
Oh, so not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, if I'm able to get on, which most likely I will, I'll be able to start taking requests and play requests, open up the request lines, or you can even call. You can even call and you want to give a shout out or something, or I have them tell me what you write down in the comments, and so I got back on. I want to keep practicing right now. As soon as I get off here, but I'll be back on the next couple of days because I had to turn down some events because I was supposed to have surgery last Monday. I would have been in recovery, so that means I would have only came on Sunday. I would have took these events I would have had, which I wish I could have because financially right now we're hurting, but and this events would have really helped us out. But I had to turn them down because I was supposed to have surgery, and the last second, last minute they pushed the surgeries back after I canceled the events or turned down the events, I should say. But anyways, hopefully tomorrow this discussion with this individual goes through, and I can have it up tomorrow around 5:00. And tune in, like, subscribe. I'm not one that really trips off viewers and all that, but now honestly that I want to start doing this, I do actually want to get more viewers. So share this to your social medias. Share this, tell everybody to subscribe and to like, because I do want to get more viewers because I want to get these stories out to as much people as possible. I want to get. I want to make something positive out of pretty much out of what happened to me. That's why if you notice, I never call it an accident. I always call it an incident because, they're not accidents because they could have been avoided if a person's selfish act, it didn't, make that 0.5 second decision to get behind the wheel intoxicated. And, there's so many stories out there that I know firsthand that's happened, and like bad, ugly stories. And I want to put out there other people's stories and stuff besides mine, help other people out there, maybe, open their eyes a little bit, because they open their eyes, they're going to save somebody else from being severely injured or somebody from being killed. I've known people that got behind the wheel and killed their whole family. I know people that got hit and, just all bad, just all bad. But, all these will be discussed later on. I don't want to I can't sit there and discuss everything all at one time. So throughout, maybe once a week I'll get on or record myself and talk about a certain thing, or have somebody get on and tell their story. And I would love that even more because it'd be more powerful hearing other people's stories. So if you know anybody wants to get on and tell their story, have them hit me up. My number is 209-496-7571. Matter of fact, I have my daughter put it in the description right now. Or my email, which is already in the description. Have them email me, dj.sinoevil209@gmail.com. And I want to get this started. I want to get this pushing. You know, I want to really make a positive note out of everything that, you know, I'm doing for already. You know, I'm already talking to the high schools, but the high schools right now are on break, and they usually don't do it towards the end of the year anyways. So I got a long minute before I talk to any high schools again. And then, of course, right now, the AA meetings I was speaking at, certain events I was speaking at, there's been a slowdown because of the whole COVID stuff. Hopefully, you know, it picks back up, these events. DUI classes and stuff that I was speaking at, COVID slowed it down. And to me, it's more powerful doing those in person than over Zoom. But, you know, I still did a couple times over Zoom, but being the gas price and everything, and, you know, we're really can't afford, you know, gas, you know. So I haven't been able to do a lot of these DUI classes or AA meetings or different events that that I was doing because, you know, I just plain and simply don't got the gas. And, you know, I don't get paid for going out and speaking and stuff. I do it by donations, but, you know, it's not required. You know, I do it either way. If you are able to give a donation or you're not able to give a donation, you know, I do it for the right reasons. You know, I'm just trying to get the positive message out there, and so, you know, I don't expect a donation. You know, when I do, you know, certain speeches and stuff, certain events, you know, but I don't charge either. You know, I don't charge. I don't do it for the money at all. You know, I don't do this for the money at all whatsoever. But anyways, everybody have a good weekend. I'll be back on tomorrow, play some music, and hopefully tomorrow I get this discussion with this individual. It will be powerful and get it uploaded tomorrow as well. If I don't get it uploaded, either way, I'll be back on tomorrow, play some music, and Saturday as well. Sunday will be oldies. As everybody knows, oldies ain't made to be mixed. Although I can do it, but, you know, oldies ain't made to be mixed. But all right, everybody, I'm out. God bless. Everybody has a good weekend. Be safe, especially, you know, 4th of July weekend. Really watch your surroundings and think twice about getting behind the wheel intoxicated. And be careful out there this weekend because it's going to be dangerous being 4th of July weekend. And if anything, do it for your safety, for your family's safety, for other people's safety, for other people's family safeties, and for me, you know, do it for me. But more importantly, do it for yourself and other people's safeties. But all right, I'm out. God bless. Hopefully you guys tune in tomorrow, whoever watches this right now. All right, I'm out.